There is nothing like being under the bright lights of Monday Night Football in front of a nationwide audience to tell the rest of the NFL. Knock, knock. Who's there? Mark. Mark who? Mark motherfucking Sanchez. Oh, so let me get this straight. You're saying the Eagles won?
Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
Carolina. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, you guys might call yourself the Panthers. Yeah. But let's be real here. You guys were playing like a bunch of pussies. Seriously, I mean, how awesome was that? You call out of work on a Monday, right? You tell the boss you ain't gonna be in so you can head down to Lincoln Financial Field with all your friends. Tailgate all day. The tailgate was off the chain. You're partying with all your friends. You're out there drinking. You're out there dancing. You're out there listening to music. All the meantime getting sauced up enough to go into the stadium and watch Cam Newton hang a puss by halftime. Like my man Zomp would say, look at this, it's a friggin' thing of beauty. And then after the game, and I gotta love this, because my boys from Cheesesteaks Sports were down there, Mark Sanchez takes on the time-honored tradition of getting victory cheesesteaks after the W. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure that Geno Steaks is on Chip Kelly's approved health menu, but I'm sure that Mark was feeling it in the morning. Yes, many fans are hoping that the Eagles can make it to the Super Bowl after that win. Mark Sanchez is just hoping he can make it off the toilet bowl after that cheesesteak. Or as I commonly refer to it as, Revenge of the Whiz-With. Now, I've been asked this 1,000 times. Who makes the best cheesesteak in Philly? And granted, I'm no expert, but I do have enough experience in this particular department to give my professional opinion. Geno's is good. Pat's, in my opinion, is better. Tony Luke's better than each of those two. But everybody in Philly who knows it's Campo's, Old City. Best cheesesteaks in Philly. Now that I'm all fired up, who's next? The Packers. Where? Lambeau. Oh, that's one way to kill a buzz. Now look, I didn't make my official and annual EROCK predictions video, but I did tweet out before the season that I thought the Packers would represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And sure, they got off to a slow start, but once Aaron Rodgers told the Cheesehead faithful, R-E-L-A-X, the rest of the NFL went O-H-S-H-I-T. That's right, Eagles Nation, this is going to be a tough one. This might be one of those games that bring us back down to earth. That's right, Eagles fans. Maybe this is just going to be one of those games. You know what I'm talking about. One of those games where our secondary gets exposed, where the injuries at the linebacker position, start to take effect. Maybe our offensive line isn't blocking like they did against the Panthers, or maybe our defensive line can't get after Aaron Rodgers like they did against Cam Newton. Maybe this is just one of those games where Shady gets completely shut down and our receivers can't get open worth a damn. Or maybe, this is a game where they rally the troops, where it's all hands on deck, where every man is fighting for the man next to him. Or maybe, this is one of those games where all the doubters who said, oh, it was just the Panthers, it was just the Giants, take a look at the Eagles beating the Packers and drink themselves a nice tall glass of shut the fuck up. Maybe this is the wake-up call for all those doubters who think that the Eagles can't win with Mark Sanchez on the center. Maybe this is the game where people start to realize that the Eagles aren't just here to play, they're here to take this thing all the way. Maybe this is the game where the rest of the NFL realizes that it's not just our offense that you gotta worry about. It doesn't matter who's lining up across from us, we can beat them in all three phases of the game. Maybe this is the game where the Eagles get the respect that they deserve. Maybe. And it has less to do with what the Packers are going to do, because you already know what's going to happen. The Packers are going to bring their A game. It has more to do with what the Eagles have to do. Learn from your mistakes against San Francisco. Learn from the heartbreak you had against Arizona. Do what you know you're capable of doing and what you just proved on the national stage. Go into that cheese bowl and don't just win. kick their ass. So here are your keys to victory for beating the Green Bay Packers. Number 1, you gotta score a lot of points. Number 2, you gotta score a lot of points. And number 3, you gotta score a lot of fucking points. You gotta score on offense, you gotta score on defense, you gotta score on special teams. I don't care if Chip Kelly has to run his little fat ass down the sideline and put the ball in the end zone himself. Because let's be honest, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Chip Kelly. High-powered offense versus high-powered offense. This isn't a game, it's a race to 40. First team to hit 40 points wins. Now, real quick before I jet, all right? I'm going to be doing something a little different for the game this time, okay? And I've been thinking about it for a while, and the perfect opportunity came up when Johnny Marks and Sean Brace from the John and Sean show on 97.5 The Fanatic brought it up. They're going to be hosting an away game tailgate party for the Eagles-Packers game at Xfinity Live. They're going to be there, the station is going to be there, and your boy EROCK is going to be there. So Eagles away game tailgate party hosted by John and Sean of 97.5 The Fanatic. We hope to see you there. Congratulations to James Earwood for winning last week's Facebook Friday. This week's Facebook Friday prize will be an Eagles 8x10 signed by special teams ace Chris Maragos. Also some alumni autographs, also an Eagles prize pack. So make sure you get your guess in on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Eagles Tailgate Team. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter because last Monday night, Instagram and Twitter were off the chart, okay? Make sure you give me a follow at the Mighty EROCK. So until next time, let's go Birds, and I will see you at the away game tailgate.